With just over a month to go until the U.S. election, Donald Trump pulled from the campaign trail, now in quarantine after the stunning development, the U.S. president testing positive for COVID-19. Rallies like this one in Minnesota that regularly flouted the Trump administration's own coronavirus guidelines are now off the schedule. His campaign announcing Friday previously scheduled stops are being moved to virtual events or are being temporarily postponed. Same goes for events involving members of the first family.
I was debating two people last night.
And if Trump remains in quarantine for 14 days, that puts the next presidential debate, set for October 15th, in limbo. After Tuesday's chaotic showdown moderated by Chris Wallace.
This is going to put COVID back at the top of the agenda. This will raise questions again about whether the president has been serious enough in the way he has treated COVID.
With more than 7.3 million confirmed cases in the U.S., Wallace telling Fox News he'll now get tested. Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden revealing Friday he has tested negative. Same result for U.S. Vice President Mike Pence, who's still expected at next week's VP debate with Kamala Harris. And according to the White House Friday, Trump is experiencing mild symptoms. The U.S. president's physician saying in a statement, "I expect the president to continue carrying out his duties without disruption while recovering."
To have the president mildly out of commission with a flu, that's very common, happens. It even has happened when presidents have had operations. But there's never been anything quite like this.
If Trump gets too sick to work, he can sign over his powers to Pence. But it's up to the president to make the call. If Trump becomes seriously ill and doesn't want to step back, this University of Toronto professor with the Munk School of Global Affairs says that's when things could get messy.
It could turn into a major governmental crisis.
Under the 25th Amendment, the vice president and cabinet could declare the president unfit to work. If the president objects, it would be up to Congress to decide if he should keep governing. 2/3 of the House of Representatives and the Senate would have to agree to put the vice president in charge. Otherwise, power stays with the president. As of Friday, the White House chief of staff says Trump is on the job and will remain on the job. Melissa Duggan, City News.